What is going on, entertainers? So time comes out with another video. So we talking Dollhouse reunion trailer and also the hookup. Okay, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, so the trailer for Dollhouse. Let's talk about that. It wouldn't be an honest TV reunion without it looking a little bit unorganized. So am I disappointed? Not really. So I will say JT looked really, really cute. Okay, JT looked like one of the T girls. I loved her wig. I think she went for something like real, like neat, like she didn't do it over the top. JT's looks always eat to me, to be honest. So I wasn't disappointed at all in what I saw. I love when she does blonde as well because she looks like Bahati. Okay, y'all know that's Bahati twin sister, right? Also in the trailer, of course, we see a whole lot of fades. London, why were you sitting on that floor like that? That made me feel bad to see Kenzie cock her in the back of the head like that as she sits so eloquently on that floor was sad to see. I will say that it really was. Joyce's dress when she walked in, I wasn't a fan of it. It looked a little bulky. It made her look older. It was giving like Dance Moms reunion, and it just wasn't the tea, and it wasn't giving Dr. Holly because we know she was T. You get what I'm saying? But besides that, though, the wig and the face, I think ate. Like that wig, colorful wigs always look good on Joyce. So that bob and the wig was like, hey, I really just feel like she should have came in something more fight ready because apparently the rumor mill, according to Akasha, she got her. So I think that had to do a lot with what she was wearing as well because that dress didn't look like a fightable or a tearaway via Diamond Body. So I feel like she should have came in like a customizable jumpsuit so that way she'll be able to move easily in the jumpsuit instead of that big dress. Okay? That's what I think. Now, also in the trailer, we also see a lot of the girls getting active and stuff like that. Michaela, I hope you came in not being Joyce's D writer again because I feel like that would be a sad ending to your time at Dollhouse. Cause y'all, I saw Michaela's documentary girl. She got a big settlement from a penitentiary because they put her in the all men side when she went to jail. So she done sued, got money, all that. So all that money that Joyce was saying that that Cassie was saying he was using through Joyce, I guess it was from the lawsuit, babes. Oh, I love me a good lawsuit. You feel me? I need to get a lawsuit. I need somebody to sue so I can get some coin. You get what I'm saying? But besides that, though, the trailer looked good for the most part. I'm excited to see how JT did hosting wise because I heard mixed reviews. Some of the dolls said that they thought that other people could have hosted instead of her, and then some people thought that she did a great job and she was calling people on what they are, which is pussy. So we will see when it does air. Of course, I will be recapping it. And I will say, Sway, you literally, let me tell you, Sway got a career in wrestling hosting already. All right, are you ready to rumble? Like, damn. If not as TV ever stopped going, Sway already got his career up the ranks. Joyce, it did look like they got you in the trailer. I ain't gonna lie, because you kind of see like a group of the girls, like Akasha and all that, kind of yelling, and then she's like, ah, she's like screaming. So I think that's when they end up jumping her. One boy is going home along with one girl, right? So the boy that is end up going home is ends up being Lido. So the girls that's up for eliminations is Kayla, Kay, and then Barbie. What was interesting, the boys was talking about how like they didn't like the fact that Kay was putting her hands on them. So like I said in the other videos, that shit not cute. I don't know why the girls be thinking that's cute when they do that. Also, Tokyo, I talked about this in another video, but because last week we did a whole live and I got some people's opinions on that. Tokyo, we still on your ass, boo. Your masculine ass for what you did to that man Moses. You stuck that tool in your jacket and then you threw it in his face. You flung the tool in his face, i.e. Queen Latifah. You feel me? Like you literally stuck that tool right in that man's face. You threw it in his face. And I still feel like what she did was very disrespectful. I feel like what she did was not becoming, and she's going to get her karma for what she did. Okay. I still don't agree with it. Like that to me is the same equivalent as the K hitting on what's his name? Ray Face in the car. You know what I'm saying? And also when they was like on the boat and stuff like that. So Lito ends up going home. What's her name is actually kind of like sad about it because she was saying, we was vibing, Miami G. She was sad about it or whatever. He does what Miami niggas do and flax, of course, a couple racks before he gets out of there. Okay, so one thing about a Miami nigga, they gonna be more in love with the money than a bitch. So don't think the man was heartbroken. I'm gonna tell you that much. Child, before she left, damn. Tokyo gonna say, "Oh, I don't want to get punched." But Lito, you gotta go. I don't want to get punched. Child, that man done gave Tokyo PTSD. Clearly not though, because you still pull out that tool on that man. So the girl who goes home is Miss K. Miss K's like, but I apologize. I apologize though. Why should I go home? No, Miss K. Okay, you over here hitting on niggas and stuff. That's not cute. Cause what we did to the guy that hit Tokyo, we criticized him. So we need to keep the same energy for another sex. So Miss K, I think, was the right person to go home. Plus, I feel like it didn't look like she was kind of interacting with most of the cast, like Kayla and the other girl was. So I feel like they made the right decision by sending her home. And I'm glad they brought that up too to make her kind of aware of that, even though she said she apologized. Don't nobody like a sloppy drunk. Like that to me is one of the most. That's the one thing that will turn me off is a sloppy drunk, like nigga or girl. Like it's like ill. Like you just literally cannot handle yourself. So Miss K, this is her last time on the show. We might see her pop up because we thought her last time on the show was off the boat, but she popped up again. So we gonna see. So Aquatic, you guys, y'all know Aquatic, aka Marie, aka Ocean Sister. She puts YBZ on game that basically they were trying to eliminate him, and it was kind of a tie for him to be let go. To be honest, YBZ could have went over Lido because I feel like Lido gives more of gentleman vibes than YBZ. I've been seeing some of the drama revolved around him, and it's like, wow, like, didn't y'all just film the show? I heard he's getting engaged or some more shit. I'm like, what the is going on? Like, these shows just be for fun, y'all. It don't be nothing serious with these dating shows. But she's basically telling her, she's telling him, she's just like, so like they were really gonna thinking of like voting you out, you feel me? But it's like you gotta like think about like we gotta have each other back, you feel me? So it's like they tried to get rid of you, and I wasn't really fucking with that. So I made sure that like you feel me, they got their back, I'm gonna have your back. So they kind of have like a little alliance going on. So that's why for the next vote and the couplings and stuff, they'll have each other back. Okay. Then comes Barbie, right? Barbie comes and she comes with a twist. So she's like, guys, now you guys won't just be regular couples. We're gonna make some of you guys do a throuple. It's given y'all were inspired by Kayla, Moses, and Tokyo's threesome. Child, so they gonna cuff them all in threes, and the first throuple is Tokyo, Moses, and I forget the guy name. I think his name King. The black guy who's quiet, you don't ever hear him say nothing. No shade. He's very quiet. I'll be forgetting the nigga name. Okay. Moses is not feeling it at all. Cause according to Tokyo, he rather her do it than another being involved. No shade. I still don't agree. I'm making jokes about it, y'all, but I still don't like the fact that Tokyo did that. I'm gonna keep bringing it up because that was a very flaw of you to do to that man. Like, anyways, so it's the next throuple, y'all, and it's Nola, Levi, and then it was I think Mommy G. No, it was what's her name? Oh, I forgot her damn name too. I'm sorry, y'all. Ferragamo. I'm sure y'all. It was Ferragamo. It was those three. And then Nola's like, yay, threesome. So Barbie's like, oh yeah. Barbie was so excited to be back on camera. We need to know why Barbie went back to production. Like, can we get like a interview with Barbie? You know, the Not As TV interview that they be doing. Like, I want one on Barbie because her evolution needs to be studied. Like, she went from being on the cabaret to being on Not As TV and then being production. Like, I want to know what was her thought process into getting all into all of that. Next, we have YBZ. Now, this throuple was the only smart throuple to me because they were the only ones that were trying to be strategic about how they're getting cuffed. Because y'all got to understand it's three people. So y'all got to use the bathroom, sleep, and all that. So they put the man in the middle and they had the two girls on the side, which to me was smart. Even though not all the thruples had like two girls and one guy, but the fact that they thought about doing that was smart as hell. So it ended up being YBZ, Marie, and then Barbie. So Barbie and Marie were on opposite sides of him with him being in the middle. So he was living in his fantasy because he has a Hispanic looking girl and then a white girl. So, that's his dreamland right now. So that ends up being that throuple. So in the spirit of Love Island, the people that are single is Kayla, Ray Face, the guy called The Face, and then Dita. So they're all left vulnerable to kind of explore their connections. So none of them end up getting handcuffed. What would have really been see how they handcuff all five of them together. Well, no, all four of them together, and then made it a quartet, and then see what it do. To be honest, Dita's another one. I'll be forgetting she's there. There's a couple of them that like if I don't go back to see what their name is or like kind of get reminded of who they are, I'll be forgetting that they're there. Not gonna lie to you. Kayla funny as fuck. Kayla said that Unique's breath was like a dragon, rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon, rah, rah. Said her breath was hot like a dungeon dragon, and she don't know how to give good top, top, gimme, top, top, gimme, gimme, top. Apparently the top was whack, according to her. And Unique is basically, not a good person to get paired up with because I guess the people like the Levi's and stuff that she been getting paired up with been talking crap about her. You see how niggas do though? Anyways, the everybody sitting there, like the people that are paired up, Unique is sitting next to Moses, and she goes, "You're toxic. I'm slipping under with the taste of your lips. I wanna ride. You toxic. I'm slipping under." Apparently, she asked him, "Is he toxic?" Okay. And then Tokyo hears it. And then she's like, "You don't gotta ask him that though." Apparently, she feels away because she asking him, "Is he toxic?" Which, by the way, like you're toxic yourself, Tokyo. That's why that triggered you. Because you're toxic. So you expose it, you mad that she asking him, is he toxic? Because you know that you're toxic. And two toxic people can't be together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really made you really, really mad. Okay. It gives that like the girls found out that Unique has been on another show before, and I wouldn't say they picking on her, but they tested her gangster low key because she been on Love and Hip Hop. Y'all, this scene is crazy. First of all, so Tokyo tries to get at so Unique, which by the way, she says that he's the one that initiated the conversation. Like he was the one that was trying to talk to her. So that's what happened with that whole interaction. She's trying to get over at him, right? She gets on top of the table, which first of all, Tokyo, one of these days, you're gonna end up breaking some of these people's establishment down. Cause what made you think that you could get on these people's table like that and then not break? You get what I'm saying? That was a luck of draw for you, bitch. Like Tokyo to me is just like I think Tokyo, in my opinion, is an undercover butch lesbian. And there's nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? What New York said, I think Pumpkin is the lipstick lesbian and Hoops is the man. Okay, you are the man, Tokyo. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, it gives that all the time because she even said at one point she was like, "We wouldn't even want to do nothing with you. We would only want to f you." Like, wow, you get what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, you really on that type of timing. So it's giving undercover bitch. You know what I'm saying? You be strapping the girls down. Like, who just has a strap at availability like that? So it's like, Tokyo, live in your truth. Just like you want Moses to live in his truth, allegedly, you need to live in your truth. Next thing you know, we see Danny Lee. And I'm like, what the hell is Danny doing here? Okay. Red bone is the right bone. How it go? Red bone is the right skin. How that song go? I said, damn, that is a really career fall. She went from being like somewhat of an influencer slash a songwriter, etc., to being on Not As TV. Oh my god. But I will say she's extremely gorgeous. Like she's cutting the face. So she did like a hosting gig for this episode, it looks like. So she's like, I love watching the hookup, which I'm like, that part was a little cringe to me. I'm not gonna lie, because y'all gotta understand they're filming this in real time. So there's no way you watch the show before air. Unless they literally was showing you clips of the show, which I doubt that they were. So like I don't know who told her to say that because I was like, "Ooh, the show hasn't aired yet," but okay. It was still cute though. So they made them make pizzas. So they all started to make like their pizzas and stuff like that for each other. She did say it's time to get a little messy. So Kayla ends up making a pizza for Levi. So y'all, it's time for more eliminations. This the first show on Not STV. The people be going home, child. They don't be sticking around. By the way, Unique, who told you that like the confessionals were cute barefoot? Like she just looks so crazy. Every time they show everybody else confessional, everybody sitting up cute, nice, and cunt, and then you just see her barefooted and her sandals off to the side. Every time they flash the cameras to her, I scream every time because it never fails. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, I really want to know who told her, like, oh, that's a good idea, girl. Put on them flip flops, girl. Like, you feel me? Like, put them to the side, get comfortable. Like, they probably told her they was gonna cut the confessional camera like to like waist up, and she thought, let me get comfortable. So two girls gotta go home, one guy gotta go home. Most of the girls are kind of agreeing that Yellow, aka YBZ, should go home, while the some of the guys are contemplating on which girl should go home. Some of them are throwing out Ferragamo's name out there, so they're kind of going back and forth as to who should go home. So as they're on the bus deliberating, the girls they start making fun of Unique because apparently when she gave, of course, when she gave top, the breath was hot and also the top was not that good. Q wasn't really feeling her like that. Tune was saying that he could easily like not be couple up with her because she too on go. And I'm like, all the girls are really on go, if we're really gonna be honest, except for like Marie and I think like Barbie. But the rest of them girls be ready to fight. Okay. So they on the bus or whatever, and Kayla was like, I don't think you should be rooting so much for Q because he said your hair wasn't that good. The girls started laughing like mean girls. They like, they start cackling at her. I kind of felt bad. So she's sitting on the back of the bus, and then she starts kind of talking to Tokyo. So Tokyo like, man, I'm not talking to you. She start like throwing things at her. Kayla start throwing water at her. Mind you, the bus looks like 2 inches. It's so tight in space. Why they thought they was gonna fight in that bus? It looked like a church van. Y'all was not gonna get no lick in that bus, if we're gonna be honest. Okay. So apparently Tokyo says that Unique says, you mad because I'm richer and prettier than you, right? She said, because I'm richer and prettier than you. And then that's when Tokyo says, show me 10 racks. And then she showed her bank account. She said, "Okay, show me 5, show me 3," and then she started turning into auctions. After that, she's like, "Give me 5, give me 5, give me 6, give me 7, 7, give me 9, give me 4, give me 8, give me 9." She started turning into an auction, and apparently, Unique couldn't show the funds. Okay, that's one thing you should never brag about on money, because if you're not ready to show it, girl, it's not going to be good for you. Okay. I will say though, it gives that Tokyo was trying to still test her gangster because she turned down that fade with Kayla. This is why you can't go on these networks, and when somebody try to press you, you let them press you. Because other girls gonna think you are easy to be tried. Ask Ferragamo. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the moment that Kayla did that, you should have just fought her right in there because the girls would have left you alone after that. But the moment you turn that down, they smelled a little pussy, so they tried to go for it. So we get to eliminations, you guys. By the way, they end up getting home. The Unique girl don't fight again. I'm not saying she pussy, but it's like these girls low key be playing in her face low key so far this whole season, but it is what it is. They get to eliminations and they send home Dita, and then they also send home Ferragamo. The Dita girl, like I said, she was kind of fading into the background, so I'm not shocked. She said she's lit in real life and she got a roster. I said, I know that's right. Okay, when you in Miami and you're a Boricua like Dita, you're always gonna have a roster. You're May. You walk outside and niggas flock. So I ain't even shocked when she said that. Ferragamo goes, the girl lives in Miami, so it's not like she going home. Neither of them are going home because they both live in Miami. So they're gonna go 2 miles up the street and go home. So then now it's time for the guys to be eliminated. So they eliminate Tri-State, y'all. I finally figured out his name. They eliminate Tri-State, and he goes home, and Unique goes home with him. And she says, "Oh, Love Hip Hop been waiting for me to find love interest." Didn't I tell y'all that Love Hip Hop Miami is fake? I've been telling y'all this forever. Love and Hip Hop Miami is not real, you guys. This is why I didn't recap it for the longest, because the shit is not real. Okay, it's not. I'm just saying. The episode is there, y'all. Let me know what y'all think down below. What did y'all think of Tokyo and that whole interaction with Unique? And do y'all agree with the people that got sent home? I agree with all of the people that got sent home, actually, except for maybe Lito, to be honest, because I feel like he could have probably found somebody else there. But that's about it. Let me know what y'all think, and we out, y'all.